The environmental toxicology program, it's very special. It's not something that you can find at most schools, and specifically here at Clemson, it's very close-knit. It's like a community. I can go up and ask anyone in the NTOX program a question about my research, about class, or about anything under the sun, and they would be more than happy to talk to me about it.
I think how much I get to work one-on-one with my PI and with my lab mates in my project was really meaningful to me. So rather than rotating with labs, I really like the fact that when I started here, I immediately got to work in my research lab, started my project, and really go in depth kind of earlier on. So
I'd like to join community groups, especially for graduate students. I've joined everybody in the Biological Sciences program is a part of the Biological Sciences Graduate Student Association, and they often host get-togethers, and especially when we were first coming into the Biological Sciences program, they hosted social gatherings, which was really nice, and we got to be able to meet all the other TAs as well as veteran TAs that were already at Clemson. And so other community groups that I've also been a part of was the Black Graduate Student Association, and being able to learn about diversity and inclusion and how we can implement that into the classroom that we're teaching and that we're also learning in.
I like how close-knit and kind of small the program is, so you kind of know all the students in the program, and you also build those close relationships with the faculty as well. So again, you don't feel like you don't know people, and you feel like you know where to go if you need something or if you need to ask somebody something.
The Clemson Environmental Toxicology program has given me a lot of opportunities. I have been able to study more in depth everything that I had done in undergrad tenfold. I've been able to learn more in detail about toxicants and contaminants and be able to apply that to my research.
I like to tell people that I am really interested in how humans influence streamfish community structure. So I like to investigate how different contaminants can impact fish, and from a toxicology standpoint, I am really interested in how contaminants influence behavior.
My area of research is water remediation, and specifically phytoremediation. So what I do is I use plants to clean water from contaminants such as nutrients and pesticides.
I lead the What's in Our Waters creative inquiry. It's called WOW. It's an environmental outreach program where we work with local high schools, and we involve undergrads and graduate students in that environmental outreach, and we go and do water quality testing and macroinvertebrate sampling of local streams. So it's been really cool to be able to kind of take on that leadership role.
So the future career path that I envision for myself is to go back to my undergraduate institution and teach ecology. And so the environmental toxicology program would be really helpful for me in pursuing my goal of being able to teach ecology as well as implement certain things about toxicology in the environment and how that affects different ecosystems. And so I can be able to bring environmental toxicology to the classroom.